Checker, eh?
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Sharp Hand Path. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, and beside me is special guest Nixon Wrightmore. This video is to congratulate, for one, congratulations on your yellow belt in Goju-Ryu karate. Nixon has been doing karate for about a year and tested this July for their yellow belt, and before that, in order to get the yellow belt, you also have to get 2 stripes in the kids class on your white. So yeah, not only did they get their yellow belt, but they also made it to 2 stripes in white to get there. Awesome. We're very proud of Nixon for that. They also have a certificate to represent their Q level, but it's hung up in their room and kind of in a precarious spot to take it off and put back on. So here is some footage of him receiving the yellow belt from Sensei Dave and getting it tied, because you only get your first belt upgrade tied by Sensei Dave and then your black belt. So here's the footage here.
Xavier stories.
Congratulations, sir.
Good job.
Alright, so that was the footage of Nixon receiving the yellow belt from Sensei Dave. So what did you do during your graduation ceremony?
I remember doing kata though.
Yes, we did kata. It's a very stressful time, especially for a kid. You're probably very nervous. Kind of went over what they learned in the kata, and they also did some basic kicks and punches and stances up and down the dojo. I believe you also did some bunkai, which means the breakdown of kata or the practical use of your kata. And then they would all stand in line and wait for their name to be called up if they were graduating and got to move up to the next belt rank. What would you say was the hardest part of your ceremony activities?
I don't remember much of it because
It's a bit of a blur?
Yeah.
I would say that you did really well, considering this was your basically only first year of consistent martial arts training. You definitely showed your martial spirit from what I saw, and you didn't give up. You didn't complain. You did everything you were asked of to the best of your abilities. So I'm pretty impressed. We're obviously going to be doing some at-home martial arts this summer when we can, and working on some of the things that could be improved for yellow belt level. Yeah, no, I'm pretty impressed. I think Nixon definitely deserves the upgrade in the Q level. To really touch on their current martial arts journey, we don't have any other arts that they're doing right now. It is just Goju-Ryu karate. So yep, yellow belts where they're at in Goju-Ryu karate. They haven't unfortunately been able to attend Iron Leaf for a while due to budgetary and time restraints or constraints. I'm not sure which word it is, probably constraints. So it's been a bit. I might try to brush them up on some of the skills that you've seen at the very beginning of this channel, and we'll go from there sometime this summer as well, because yeah, unfortunately we don't have an infinite amount of funds in our martial arts budget. Otherwise, I'd be full-time Iron Leaf, the kids would be full-time Iron Leaf, and full-time karate during the week as well. It's unfortunately not able to be done, so any Iron Leaf training or anything like that Nixon receives will probably be done by me in my spare time, and we'll try to catch you up the best we can, but with everything going on, it will have to be when it ends up being. Alright, so brief thoughts on the future though for Nixon. We're going to be working towards, obviously in September, we're going to be working towards your orange belt, which won't be happening until 2025, but I believe you'll be able to get there. You are currently working on which kata?
Gekasai Niichu.
Gekasai Daiichi, yep.
Yeah.
And have you learned anything from Gekusai Dai Ni yet?
No.
No? Okay, so yellow belt, you're going to start learning Gekusai Dai Ni, which is the second year of kata and bunkai. Remember the one where you're kind of like this, and then you do the outward palms?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be Gekusai Dai Ni. Very fun stuff to learn. When to do the Mawashi Uke, I believe it's called. It's going to be hard. Mawashi meaning round, Uke meaning block. So round block, I'm pretty sure that's called. If not, I'm sure someone in the comments will correct me. That's a fun one to learn. It's very very martial arts looking with the open palms and stuff. I explained in the last video about my graduation how much I enjoy that kind of kung fu looking stuff. So you'll be learning that in the second year. Have you learned any Sanshin?
What's that?
Sanshin is the one where everyone breathes funny.
Oh.
You know, where you're like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Sanshin. It's very slow, very precise and deliberate type of movements and breathing. It's supposed to help you be able to get a stronger sense of your own body and build up certain specific muscles and stances and help you get in a better frame of mind, be able to clear your head of any stresses and stuff like that. It's a very complicated, simple type of kata. It's one that we're going to be learning for the rest of our lives, basically, if we stick with it. So yeah, you'll be learning that probably a tiny bit in yellow belt. You should have fun with Gekusai Dai Ni, and we're going to be obviously working on Gekusai Daiichi for a while. It's a beginner kata, but there's a lot of very specific things that you can tweak and get better and better and better. Even I, going on my third year of karate, will be working on that, perfecting different specific things. Hopefully in the future, we will be seeing you graduate to orange belt. Hopefully we can eventually afford some gym mats for outside so I can teach you some of the takedowns and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff that I'm learning in Iron Leaf. What do you think martial arts will help you with?
It'll help me through getting bullied in school in September and self-defense.
Would you say that martial arts so far has helped you with your confidence so you feel better about yourself and feel less shy?
Oh yeah.
And would you say that it's helping you get stronger and faster?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Would you want to join Iron Leaf again at some point too if we have the money?
Yeah, sure.
So you'd be alright with learning karate during the week and then Iron Leaf on weekends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Hopefully we have the budget to do that in the future and free time. One last question. Do you think you're going to stay with it for a long time and eventually get to black belt? Or do you think you're only going to do like maybe a year or two more and find something else to do?
No, I'll probably get to black belt.
Yeah? You're going to try and stick with it until black belt?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's the kind of attitude we like to see. All right, so that's it for this update on Nixon's martial arts journey. I'm really proud of them to get their yellow belt that they've got right there. Look forward to working with them in the Oshawa Budo Club and doing some outdoor training this summer, hopefully. Any more updates in our martial arts journeys, we're always going to share with you on this channel. If you're in martial arts, let us know in the comments section. Let us know which art you take. It would be awesome to talk to you and discuss some martial arts stuff with you there. Let us know if your kids are in martial arts. When did they start? Has your kid inspired you to maybe take up some martial arts? It would be cool to know your story in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Shei, Na Shin, and One On.
We should run. We should hide. We should kick their butts.